There are two fundamental truths of being human. You will die, and you will make mistakes. While I can't say I'm dead quite yet, I can say I've made my fair share of mistakes. Take, for instance, these two Pokemon cards. You wouldn't know it unless I told you, but they are mistakes. They're mistakes because I stole them. The only time I've ever stolen something in my life. Besides your mom's heart. What's up, Tracy? I was probably 10 and my friend had gone to the bathroom and I wanted them, so I took them. Here we are, more than a decade later, and I still have them. With the benefit of hindsight, almost anything can be considered a mistake. For example, one of my more recent videos on this channel, this was a mistake. Not to anybody in particular besides myself, but this video was made as a call for help to somebody who I thought cared about me. I wanted them to see it and tell me, hey, I see you're struggling. Talk to me. Let's get through it together. But that's not what happened. I got told, nice vid, and that was it. Nice. Mistakes to yourself are easier to overcome than those you make to others. After all, mistakes to yourself are usually just opportunity cost, whereas when you make a mistake to others, you have to, or rather, should, set your pride aside and apologize. We're always taught to forgive and forget when we're younger, but that's bullshit. None of us forget, even if we do forgive. Forgetting is to negate all lessons from the experience and to never bring it up again, whereas forgiving can be a difficult and lengthy process. I believe everybody deserves forgiveness, but they have to earn it. They have to apologize, and not just apologize, but be sorry. There is a distinction. If you lie to somebody, you can't just expect it to be okay if you say, I'm sorry, because you've broken their trust. Why would they trust your words now when you've previously betrayed them? If you care about somebody, you should do everything in your power to make sure they know that. And if you do fuck up on a grand scale, like we all do, you better be damn sure you put in the effort to rectify it. That effort includes a proper apology and an acceptance that things will never be the same. To me, a good apology contains many things. It contains the thing or things you are apologizing for, the way you made them feel, your flawed reasoning at the time, your newfound perspective on the issue, containment of the words, I'm sorry, and words of affirmation that it won't happen again. Over time, while things may never be the same, they can be better. When you've grown and learned and apologized and ultimately forgiven, you can become stronger than you were. And whatever mistakes you've made can ultimately bring you closer to somebody, provided that they don't want to lose you. I feel like I've spent more time apologizing than I have making mistakes. And while I've apologized for many of my mistakes, several of which I have not. So, here's a start. It would be a lot less genuine if I not only indirectly was apologizing as I am, but also just had a black screen. So, here we are. To you. Hey. It's been a while. I hope I haven't missed too much. I just want you to know that I'm sorry. I mean, it's been over a year since we last talked, and I'm still not quite sure what I did to lose you. But I have ideas. Mainly, I'm sorry for breaking your trust. You told me something, and you specifically told me not to tell this to somebody else, and what did I do? Exactly that. At the time, I thought I could save the both of you an awkward experience, but of course I was wrong, and of course you had already considered that. It wasn't my place to tell them, even if I thought it was for the best. I broke your trust, and that's not the only time I did either. Somebody who has now been betrayed harder than I ever have before, I understand trust better than I used to. And I assure you that if I am ever back in your life, I would not make a similar mistake. I don't think this makes it okay. Frankly, I don't think you're even ever going to see this, but I am sorry. Sometimes apologizing, even if just to yourself, can be freeing. It helps you accept your mistakes and move on and learn from them. While I recommend you apologize to somebody for something today, I cannot force you to. But if there is one thing I can tell you, it's that it doesn't matter. We're all going to die anyways. Peace.